Hello, everyone. It is Josie Myers here, Inner Clarity Coach, and I'm so excited to be coming to you today to give you a guide to getting unstuck and just making 2025 the best year yet for you. If you have never seen me before, I am Josie Myers, and I have been doing Reiki for some time. Um, I help people with life coach strategies as well as energy, because I believe that when you put the two together, you have a recipe for really getting to who you are authentically, discovering who you are, and also kind of knowing like what you want to leave behind, what you want your legacy to be. So I know that we are at the end of January already. Can you believe that we are 1 month into 2025? And I want to know if you have um, made any resolutions or goals for the year. If you've not done that, that is totally okay. But if you have and you are at a standstill, um, I just wanted to come to you and talk to you more about freeing the butterfly. As you can see, I have it up behind me here. Freeing the Butterfly is a work through guide to helping yourself with holistic tools, really diving into who you are and what sort of things you can do to bring to you exactly what you want in your life. So I thought that I would kind of take a moment and go through the first chapter of Freeing the Butterfly with you. I also have put together download, a free download that you can use today or 3 months from now, or whenever it is you want to really start to push your life in a way that might feel more authentic for you. Okay. So in the book, we really focus on using the guide so that what you can do is go forward and get out of life what you want from it. I used to say that this guide gets you closer to your happy, but in the past few years, I have really learned that I actually are not trying to achieve happiness. I'm trying to achieve fulfillment. Okay. Being fulfilled in your life is going to be more of a long term goal than being happy. We all know that we can get certain things to make us happy, but that happiness wanes, right? So when you are actually moving in the direction of fulfillment, you're moving a little bit more intentionally because you want to put things in your life and you want to implement things in your life that are really going to pack a punch. Okay. And I am a big believer in, if you don't have a good um, grasp on who you are, what your core values and goals are, and really what you want, you may not be successful in all the parts of your life. Because if you don't really know what's going on the inside, how could you ever know what it is you are going for? What's your clear path? Okay. So, this is why I have like a huge focus on self development and learning about yourself. All right. So, in chapter one, we talk about being really stuck, feeling really stuck. All right. And we know that change can be painful. That's why a lot of people actually don't make any shifts in their lives, because they're afraid of the change. But we also know that on the other side of that pain, there can be a better way of living for ourselves. So we really talk about how you know you're stuck, what are the indicators, okay? And also that it's okay to feel stuck. I think that sometimes we can get down or hard on ourselves when we are stuck because we feel like we are not, you know, um, trying hard enough. And sometimes that's really not the case, right? So just know that it's okay that if you feel stuck, that that to just sit in that. It's really important that you're taking a moment to sit through the hard times, okay? I sit down with clients, and a lot of times they feel like they have been stuck in the mud for some time, okay? And really, them recognizing that and coming to see me is the first step to getting unstuck. So you may just need to identify that you're stuck. So, how do we do that? When you're stuck in your life, you may experience a range of different emotions, from feeling really angry and triggered to not feeling much at all, because you could be numb depending on what it is you're going through. And a stuck person typically looks to other people to find happiness rather than discovering their own joy from within. So it feels a bit like you've lost control in your life. Okay. So I want you to think about a time where you felt like you might have lost control in your life and what happened. If you feel stuck right now, what is happening in your life that is making you feel like you're out of control? Just think about that. So, in this book, we talk about life force energy. Okay. If you don't know anything about that, it is the energy that we have within us. We do have an energy system. Okay. And through being a Reiki master and through studying energy for years and helping people with their energy for years, um, I have noticed that a lot of people think that their energy is not congruent with everything else that's happening in their lives. Energy allows you to be here. Energy allows you to put focus on things. It allows you to understand where we need to put the energy so that you can put attention there. So just know that everything is connected to your energy system. So in this first chapter, we talk about our energy sources, two of them, okay, that are really huge players in feeling stuck or being unstuck, okay? And those two are your root chakra, which is responsible for safety, security, and self-preservation. It's just right at the base of your spine, as well as your solar plexus chakra, which is right where your abdominals are, okay? And this solar plexus chakra is all about personal power and self esteem. All right. So when we look at this chakra, we could be having some low self esteem with this. Okay. It's out of balance. Some symptoms you might feel is constipation, binge eating, acid reflux, weight issues, and even addiction. Now let's go back to the root chakra. How do you know if your root chakra is blocked? Okay. You can be having lower back pain, constipation, maybe diarrhea, and problems with your groin, hips, or legs. So, if you tend to have a lot of tension in the bottom part of your body, your root chakra could be blocked. So, when you're stuck, these are the two prominent energy sources that may be blocked or maybe not shining as bright. Okay. Let's talk about affirmations now. There's a lot of talk about affirmations. If you are in the world of self development, of spiritual awakening, stuff like that, you're going to hear a lot about affirmations. All right. I like to highlight this part because this really brings notice to what your internal dialogue is like. Okay. So when I'm sitting with somebody and coaching them, or I'm talking about energy with them, I always try to gauge how that person is speaking to themselves. Okay. What are their thoughts? I always ask, what is running through your mind a lot of the time? Because the quality of your thoughts is really masks or veils everything. So, affirmations come into play when you want to take those negative affirmations that you're telling yourself every day and replacing that with positive ones. Now, the trick here is that when you have an affirmation that you're using, you have to feel like you can embody that. Okay. So, when we're working on getting stuck, being stuck and getting unstuck, we want to use affirmations that are going to help us to move that energy a little bit. So the ones that we say for this chapter is I feel safe and secure. I create my own happiness. I'm ready to feel happy. Okay. You can interchange those happiness with fulfilled. Okay. Now, if you're not worried about fulfillment right now and you are focused on, I just need something to lift my spirits. I just need something to look forward to, right? You might want to use happiness. This is the beauty of being able to use the book is that you can cater this to whatever it is that you want at that moment. So for me, I would say I create my own fulfillment. I am ready to feel fulfilled. Okay. So you can use those. Okay. And if you're new to affirmations, Michelle and I say, you know, use them several times a day. Okay. And just pick one. All right. So see which one you feel resonated with right now. Now, in the free download, you're going to have these. So you don't have to take any notes or remember anything. I don't know about you, but my memory is not how it used to be. So the free download is going to give you all of this information. Now, we also talk a lot about meditation in the book. Okay. So, meditation in our case is really to bring mindfulness to you. Okay. As well as focusing on something that you want to bring to your awareness. All right. So, in the first chapter, we have a meditation that focuses on your root chakra, which is the chakra we started with. Okay. And when you're doing this meditation, what you're doing is you are going to be asked to envision a red light at the base of your spine. What we're doing here is we're trying to open up that red, vibrant light so that you feel more grounded, so that you can go on and you can take the steps to get yourself unstuck. Okay. So we are really, really focused on a new theme for every chapter that's going to, get you to transform into that butterfly. So this is the part where we're just going into our cocoon. Okay. We're just nesting. We're getting ready for ourselves to do all the things that we need to in preparation of coming out of the cocoon and becoming that butterfly. All right. So there is an affirmation we use in this meditation also. It is, I am safe. All right. So you'll have the meditation in the download as well. But I want to take a moment right now to just go through the meditation with you. So let's start by taking 3 deep breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. One more now, in and out. Here we are. Sit in a comfortable position with your feet on the floor. Close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Imagine your feet are growing roots, and the roots are extending far into the center of the earth. Now imagine a red ball of light floating up to your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. When it gets there, the light expands to surround you. Now I want you to soak in the light for as long as you like. Now imagine the light entering your root chakra. Repeat the affirmation. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. And feel the glowing red light filling your body with energy. The energy is there for you whenever you need it. Visualize the light shrinking into your root chakra. Be still and notice what comes to you. Simply observe. Don't worry of trying to make sense of your thoughts. Let them come and go freely. Now, when you're ready, take a deep breath, then open your eyes. You may feel like you need a drink of water, or you may want to have your journal handy to take some notes about your experience. You should feel relaxed and calmer than before the meditation. So, welcome back if you did that with me. When you do this on your own with the book, you might want to listen to this again. But this is just a sample of what Freeing the Butterfly has to offer. If you're not sure about meditation, just take it one step at a time. We made these meditations powerful but short because we know that if you're new, you might not be able to focus for more than 2 to 5 minutes, but really that's all you need. Okay. And know that while we open up this chakra, while we are visualizing our root chakra opening up, okay, you are moving that energy around. You are visualizing. You are part of that process. Okay. So just know that you have the power to bring what it is that you need to your energy into your life. You are in control of that. And you just have to figure out how you connect with that. Now, in the free download, I also put down a small journal prompt. We always have a journal prompt in each chapter because what we want you to do is think about why you're doing the work you're doing. Why are you talking about learning about your root chakra? Why are you visualizing this? Okay. We want to give you an opportunity to think more about what it is that you are working on right now to get unstuck. Okay. So, um, for your releasing journal, write about negative feelings you're experiencing the most right now. In this stage of feeling stuck, you are likely feeling abandoned, lonely, sad, and angry, or just plain irritated. It's also common to not really know what you're feeling, especially if you're numb. So it's okay. Okay, you just have to start in little small increments, right? It's okay to write about not knowing how you feel. You can write about that. That's just as powerful. Remember, you don't always have to have the answers. The answers will come the more you dive deeper into yourself, who you are, and in your self discovery. All right. And after that, on the following page, you can journal, how am I feeling about my life right now? And I use my own book. I write in another journal. I use Freeing the Butterfly quite often because it is always a good idea if you need clarity to go back to the things that you know that work. I know this guide works. Michelle and I sat and wrote this guide based on really wanting to make a shift in our lives because we wanted to feel more happy or more fulfilled. So, really get it connected as to why you clicked on this video, what you're looking for, what it is that you want to get unstuck about. Because the more specific you are on that, the more success you're going to have. And if you are not sure, that's where you can come to me. Okay. As a inner clarity coach, I help people to get down to the answers that they are looking for within themselves. All right. So you can always do one-on-one work. I have programs that you can do in order to open that up. I have some free resources. If you are watching from my YouTube channel, this is an amazing source here where I just talk about holistic things. Michelle helps write our Freeing the Butterfly blog, and that is where I take stuff and bring it to you guys. So just know that whether you want to sit down and talk to me or you just want to work through this stuff yourself, there are things available because I believe in having tools available to you if you need that. All right. So if you like what you heard and you really, you're just learning about freeing the butterfly right now, you've never seen myself or Michelle Cornish before, please consider taking a look at the links. I will have the link for the free download somewhere, depending on where you are, which platform you're on. Okay. But I wanted to just thank you for spending this 25 minutes with me. I want you to know that it's never too late to make a change. Just because we are at the end of January, it doesn't mean you have to scrap your goals or scrap your resolution because you've lost steam. Okay. The thing that makes us the most resilient is always being able to pick up where you fell off. That is literally the key to everything. All right. In life, in business, in anything that you're doing. If you decide that you want to make a change and you have stagnated or you feel like you've failed, which is not a failure unless you stop completely. Okay. And even then, we're learning lessons from our failures. Okay. Or trying times. Okay. Um, you can start at any time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be January 1st. It doesn't have to be December 1st. All right. So just know that if you want to shift, you have the power to do that. And it doesn't have to be a huge, momentous shift. Okay. And another thing is just really be mindful of what it is you are taking in every day. Social media platforms can be very overwhelming. There's a lot of information. There are a lot of people that look super, super successful in huge cycles. I want you to remember that if you are in a rebuild or a growing or a shifting in business or in life, that those people that you're seeing up on the big pedestals, you know, those people have also failed many, many times. They've also stopped many, many times. But the difference is they started again because they were really, really, really connected to what it is they were doing, okay, in some way, shape, or form. So just know that you can get there too. And it's not a race. And you can do it in your own time. And are there formulas? Yes. But you're not going to get that overnight. Nobody gets their success overnight. Nobody. There's always a start. There's always lots and lots of um, uh, lessons. So just know that you have everything you need right now. It's inside of you. You just have to dig a little deep, do the work, and figure out what you're doing on this rock. All right? Because we all have a purpose, big or small, doesn't matter. Whatever that is for you, whatever you want, you can have that. You just have to figure out the way that works best for you. So, once again, I'm Josie Myers, Inner Clarity Coach. Um, all of my links will be on whichever platform you are watching me on. Thank you so much for tuning in. And let me know, are you going to try to get unstuck? If so, get the free download, and I'll see you next time.
Wings of steel, so loud. She has scars, but she